broad as possible because it helps their case. I think we can all agree, right, that the definition of a relevant market is a factual question. It's not a legal question, right?
Well,
and ultimately, you've got the burden of proof. On those, we can agree, right?
I agree we bear the burden of proof, and it is a factual question applying the right legal test. Yes.
Let's move to section 1. I can tell you I'm not particularly persuaded with the section 1 proffer. Mr. Bornstein, you can proceed.
Okay. Not an auspicious start for me, but I'll do my best, Your Honor. I would say, first of all, if we're talking about, and I think Your Honor is talking about the tying issue, I would say, first of all, that this is a case where per se analysis is appropriate. The arguments made by Apple that it needs to be a rule of reason test because relying on Microsoft, you're supposed to use rule of reason in software cases as though there is a software exception to the per se test. That's not correct. Microsoft expressly distinguished technical ties from contractual ties. And here the tie of which we complain is entirely contractual. It's the requirement in the relevant agreements with Apple that developers have to use IAP for in-app processing of digital content. So per se is the right way to look at the issue. There is a threshold argument that gets made by Apple that it's not a tie because there are people who get to use the App Store and distribute their product on the App Store without having to use IAP at all if they don't offer any in-app digital content. Well, that's not, again, the way that one looks at a tie. For these specific users who choose to have and who need to use in-app processing, they have no choice. They are tied and they are required to use the tied product, the IAP. Jefferson Parish, which is the seminal Supreme Court tying case, is a good example of this. The tie there was medical operations tied to anesthesia. And the court found that there was a tie in that case where people who had operations at this hospital were required to use a particular practice of anesthesiologists. Well, there are medical operations that people undergo where they don't need anesthesia. Right? The fact that sometimes people engage in the tying market without also needing what's in the tied market, that doesn't make it any less of a tie. For people who need both products, there is a contractual requirement. That was true there. That is true here. And
Sure.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, did you call on me?
I did.
Thank you. So Epic essentially declares IAB to be a separate product from the App Store, but without any evidence that it is in fact a standalone product. IAP is simply the function within the App Store that administers the collection of a commission when Apple is due that commission on paid apps and in-app purchases. It's never been marketed or sold separately. Epic has offered no evidence of there being a separate demand for IAP specifically as a product. And it's not at all like PayPal or Stripe in that it is an integrated element of the App Store designed specifically, again, to collect Apple's commission and distribute payment in as seamless a way as possible for the consumer, the developer, and Apple. In fact, Apple outsources the actual administrative step of the payment processing. This, Your Honor, the closest case we could find to this specific fact pattern was the Rick Mick Enterprises case out of the Ninth Circuit, which is pretty darn close because there the Ninth Circuit addressed the question of whether a payment processing function, which was a required component of a product, could form the basis for a tying claim. And the court there held it could not. And specifically, the Ninth Circuit stated that where the challenged aggregation is an essential ingredient of the system's formula for success, There is but a single product and no tie exists as a matter of law. And here, Your Honor, IAP is again a function within the App Store, within the iPhone, is an essential ingredient of Apple's formula for success. And it has been there again since the beginning as an integrated part of Apple's offerings.
Yeah, I don't, Mr. Bornstein, I just don't see this as a separate and distinct product. I see it as a very creative way to get it to 30%.
Look, may I take a shot at addressing that, Your Honor?
You may.
Okay, I appreciate that. Just to respond to the observations that Mr. Doran said about this being an integrated set of functions and an integrated set of transactions, that exact argument, the exact argument was presented by the defendants in Jefferson Parish in the Supreme Court. What they said, and I'm going to quote how the Supreme Court described the argument there. They argued, and I quote, that the package does not involve a tying arrangement at all. They are merely providing a functionally integrated package of services. And what did the Supreme Court say? They said, no, that doesn't work because, quote, our cases indicate that the answer to the question whether one or two products are involved turns not on the functional relation between them, but rather on the character of the demand for the two items. And Judge Oreck says the same thing in Teradata, the same case that Mr. Doran referred to us earlier. The defendant there, SAP, said, well, we have an integrated software product. And the court said, well, I'm going to look and see if there is separate demand. The fact that you go ahead and you integrate these two things doesn't insulate you from review under the antitrust laws as to whether what you have done in integrating them is a tie. And here, the supposed integration is not a technical integration. It is a contractual tie of the two separate products. And so the thing the court needs to do is to look at whether there is separate demand. That is the right test. And it looked like Your Honor was going to say something, so I don't want to.
So Apple Pay. Seems to be, to me, much more like PayPal than than when I'm in an app and I purchase something and it's tied to my credit card. And so it just gets charged to my credit card and Apple takes its cut and gives the developer their cut. I don't.
Well,
I don't see how that's, and I don't see how the transaction of being, of divvying up the payment is a separate and distinct product.
So to address the first point, if I'm getting an Uber, right, my credit card is in there already. And I get my Uber and it seamlessly goes through and I don't have to do anything else. It's just like IAP in that respect, except Uber is not required to use Apple services. Why? Because Apple doesn't make it. We can speculate about why they have chosen or not chosen to extend the tie that far, but they have chosen not to. As to whether it's a separate product, this is something Dr. Evans does address, Your Honor. There is, in the first instance, a transaction between a consumer who is looking to obtain an app and the developer in the App Store, facilitated by Apple, to obtain the app and get it downloaded onto the device. That is a transaction that Apple facilitates through the store because Apple requires everyone to go through the store. Whether a year from now, that person wants to upgrade their fitness app from the free version to the premium version and get more data about their daily run, or whether somebody wants to upgrade their subscription to a particular periodical or news source, That is a separate decision made at a separate point in time, which is a transaction that occurs between the user and the developer of the app. So to take Fortnite as an example, if a Fortnite player a year from now, after downloading the app onto, well, it can't right now on the iPhone, but after downloading the app onto his or her device, wants to make a purchase in the game, that is a relationship that the app has built with the consumer. It should be run by the app and the consumer, the customer service, the refunds. They should all be managed between the developer and the consumer, instead of having Apple intermediate down the line in this entirely separate transaction.
All right, a response.
Your Honor, first of all, Jefferson Parish and Teradata both did deal with separate products and products that were offered separately. And here, IAP has never been offered separately. It's never stood alone as a product. It's never been offered as a product, and there's no evidence of a separate demand in the market for it. So it's utterly distinct from the tying of a second product to a first. Rick Mick is the case that really is on point here, Your Honor. That was a motion to dismiss case where the court held that the inclusion of a payment process within a product was not a separate product. And that's exactly what we have here. And just as the court could find that on the motion to dismiss stage there, so too this court can conclude that this is not a separate product. We talk about, or Mr. Bornstein finished up by talking about the timing of the transactions, but Mr. Schmolensky addressed that directly in paragraph 6 and paragraph 59 of his declaration, where he said there's no economic basis to distinguish between in terms of evaluating whether something is a product, a separate product or not, from an initial transaction to a subsequent one. At the end of the day, Your Honor, I'll take no more time on this because this is simply an element of the App Store, which is an element of the iPhone. It's a fully integrated product. It is not a separate product with a separate demand in a separate market.
Okay.
Your Honor, may I be heard on the subject of separate demand, which has been raised a few times now?
All right, briefly.
Sure. I will just point out we have in our papers, I can refer the court to it, extensive evidence of separate demand for the payment processing checkout function from the App Store. There are, first of all, the apps that Apple doesn't require it to be used for, like Uber and other physical apps. There are the other app stores we've identified on Android, like Aptoid and SlideMe and others, and Epic Games itself that doesn't require the use of an affiliated IAP. Those are in footnote 45 of the reply declaration from Dr. Evans. There is evidence that when Epic did the hot fix, over 50% of people chose to use direct pay. There was user demand for that product, separate from Apple IAP. And Apple disclosed in its papers for the first time that there have been thousands of instances in which developers have attempted to introduce a separate payment processing service in an app, and Apple has rejected it. There's clearly demand from both developers and users for something separate here.
On that last point, separate from the antitrust specifically, just you've mentioned, Mr. Doran, multiple times that, and it was my understanding that Apple uses third parties to address the payment function. One, am I correct in that? And two, does Apple use, or would they use other providers, let's say such as PayPal, if PayPal gave you your 30%?
No, Your Honor, because IAP involves a number of other elements. For example, IAP deals with foreign taxes, it deals with foreign withholdings for the developers. And as to the users, when a transaction goes through the App Store, then Apple's commitment to the safety, security, and privacy of its members kicks in. And for example, the payment information provided to Apple by users is never shared with the developer. And there are parental controls in place so that parents have an opportunity to make sure that their kids aren't buying too many skins or V-Bucks on Fortnite or whatever another parallel may be. It also facilitates family sharing of purchases. It facilitates the generation of historic records of purchases. So there are a lot of elements of it that are part and parcel and really integrated into the operation of the App Store. And so it's far more than just one small administrative step. There's a lot of code and a lot of functionality, but it's all, again, fully integrated into the App Store and has really been there since the beginning.
So your expert opines that there's no separate demand for IAP. But as Mr. Bornstein correctly points out, once in that short period of time between when Fortnite was taken off the Apple platform and the dual functionality that had been placed on there by Fortnite was available, 50% of the people did in fact use the alternative mechanism. Doesn't that undercut, in fact, your argument that there is no demand?
No, Your Honor. What it seems to evidence is that when people can purchase V-Bucks for $7.99 instead of $9.99, half of them will elect to pay $7.99. I think what's probably most enlightening about that statistic is that half of the people prefer to stay within the App Store and within IAP because they trust Apple to protect their safety, security, and privacy.
Okay. It's the last topic that we haven't really talked about in terms of the Section 1 and Section 2 arguments. Mr. Bornstein raised it. I don't know if you want to raise it or not. Mr. Doran, is the rule of reason analysis that Apple identified in its brief.
Your Honor, I think the distinctions that Mr. Bornstein draws in order to avoid the holdings in Microsoft and then the further discussion in Qualcomm of the need to do a deep fact analysis and therefore that the per se standard really has no place when dealing with the tech platforms. The fact that there are contract provisions involved as well as integrated technical elements, we don't think changes the analysis. I think, frankly, the fact that one would need to sort out between what is the nature of the product, how integrated is it physically into the platform, is it in fact only a contractual limitation, or is it also a technological single product? If one were dealing with what is clearly two separate products, there may be a discussion to have here, but here there's a threshold question of whether or not there's just a single product. We believe that's not even a question. As Your Honor noted, it's really a clever argument to dispute the 30%. So this is clearly a rule of reason situation. Having said that, we also think that with Rick Mick, it shows that it's a situation that is easily resolved in finding that this is a single product that therefore cannot form the legal basis of a tying claim.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and shift to the other elements. This portion of the argument, Ms. Forrest and Mr. Boutros, will be much shorter. Unlike junior people, I don't feel so bad given that you all get lots of time in front of courts, and so you don't need additional argument time. I always feel bad when I have a young person who is given the last motion to argue in front of the court, and I'm out of gas and just say, no, I'm not going to hear argument, and I feel bad about it. But with you two, I don't feel that bad. I actually didn't read all that much new in the additional papers with respect to the remaining elements. So that's why I said I don't know that this part of the argument will be that long at all, given my admonition to you in the beginning not to repeat. But there were a couple of new things, but really not much. Ms. Force.
Thank you, Your Honor. What I'd like to do is to focus on a few things that we did not point out in our papers that are uncontested by Apple in its papers as to the irreparable harm that is real, that is actual, and that is happening today. And these are things which were set out in the declarations, the opening declarations of our witnesses, and they were not contested by the Apple witnesses. So I think that it's important to point these things out. One is that the iOS business for Epic has been shuttered. And that there are all kinds of statistics in Mr. Sweeney's declaration as to the declines. That is real, and that is happening. In addition to that, we have a shuttered series of businesses that are event businesses. These are the events that Epic puts on through the Fortnite app for concerts that we know the iOS users want. There were 2 million of them who attended the Travis Scott concert in April of 2020. We know that there is iOS demand for the other concerts and events in terms of ESPN exclusive performances, for the Discovery Channel exclusive performances, for the social justice conversations. Those businesses have been entirely shuttered for Epic. In addition, and none of that is contested. There is no contest to the diminution of goodwill and to the reputational harm. No contest to that. There's also no contest to the damage that is flowing to the Unreal Engine. In fact, Apple actually concedes that the Unreal Engine is having an existential crisis, and it actually puts forward a Unity as an alternative development platform engine, acknowledging that the Unreal Engine is going through an existential moment. Having competition go from 2 development platforms with Unreal Engine and Unity down to 1 is not an answer. There is absolute irreparable harm to Epic's Unreal Engine business. It's got thousands, hundreds of thousands of developers who have millions of licensees who are dependent upon these engines, and this is going to shutter that business for Epic. That is not contested. It is also not contested that the other ways in which Apple is threatening now to extend its collective punishment through the withdrawal of tools and the ability with the developer programs to allow the other Epic properties to function, that is also going to potentially shutter those iOS businesses for Epic. So there is an across the board amount of collective punishment against all of Epic's iOS businesses which have been shuttered, and where Apple is not contesting those facts. Your Honor, I'd also like to talk about one argument in this regard that Apple raises with respect to whether or not the preliminary injunction context is a context in which the case law, which suggests that the breach by Epic of its contractual relationship with Apple gives it the right not to have to deal any longer and to terminate at will its contracts, and whether or not it withdraws and impacts the equitable ability of this court to provide injunctive relief. A couple of points on that. What I'd like to say first, Your Honor, is the great irony that it would be if it in fact were the case that the same act that for the Supreme Court cannot be held as a basis for denying recovery at the end of a case could nevertheless allow for the complete destruction of a business during a case. It has got to be.
The argument with respect to that particular topic really does hinge on the fact that you succeed, right? And it goes back to the likelihood of success on the merits. So it's circular. You are irreparably harmed and cannot be damaged by being irreparably harmed because you're going to succeed, but you only succeed if. I mean, it's a circular argument. So it hinges on the first part of this debate.
It does, Your Honor. If Your Honor does not find a likelihood of success on the merits, then a PI will not issue here. That is certainly true. What I am suggesting is that to the extent that the balance of equity element has been argued by Apple to not apply to us, that we have no equities based upon our conduct, that is not what the Supreme Court case law holds. It's not what the principles of those cases hold.
Well, I certainly agree with you. I mean, I certainly agree, right? Balance of equity is one of the things that we look at, but it is a separate and distinct element from likelihood of success. And other than the fact of you arguing, and I still separate Unreal Engine and Fortnite and the other games. The argument with respect to Fortnite, your argument is really just we're going to win, and so therefore we get the balance of equities. It's nothing more than that.
Your Honor, it's also that there is extraordinary consumer harm that is happening right now, and
that's public interest. And again, you know, I don't conflate them. That is, I am required to do a separate analysis for each. And what happens with the public is separate and distinct than what happens with the parties. And those need to be evaluated separately.
I agree with you, Your Honor. And my point for the balance of the equities is that to the extent that you have an entity here, Epic, that is actually ceasing to comply with an anti-competitive provision, which we believe the certain provisions of the Apple contracts constitute, that those equities are in our favor, and that when consumers are harmed by the fact that there's retaliation for that lack of compliance with an anti-competitive provision, that those equities are also in our favor. I agree with you that the harm to the public actually hits on multiple factors, but it also hits on balance of the equities. I can, Your Honor, if you would like, for a moment, talk about Apple's arguments that there are security issues that somehow take away our arguments on the public interest.
I think that's a good argument to be had. I would just say, you know, there is some case law with respect to, well, first of all, I should back up and say, in general, we don't have federal courts issue injunctions just because parties get into a contractual dispute. And in many ways, part of this is all a contractual dispute over the licensing fees that Apple is engaging, in addition to the antitrust issues. But generally, we don't have federal courts do that. There are instances, though, where federal courts would have might issue orders to keep the status quo in situations where a company or business is going to go out of business. That's not the case for Epic. No one's entitled to make billions of dollars. There was a calculated decision here, and as the numbers went through these with Mr. Bornstein earlier, the iOS share of the pie for Epic is pretty small relative to everything else. So we aren't in a circumstance where some businesses go out of business. So we really, to the extent that there's harm, it's really public interest. Harm, really, is the public interest. So it was interesting to me, the declaration of Mr. Sweeney. It was Mr. Sweeney's declaration did not, in fact, indicate that, in fact, there was nothing in the Unreal Engine that violated effectively paragraph 3 of the license agreement. What he said is that Epic doesn't engage in malware. What he said is that great to hear. Glad to hear. Epic doesn't. I don't think anybody, any reputable company should be engaging in malware. I don't think anybody, any reputable company. But he didn't go further to say, that there is nothing in there that interferes with Apple software or services that interferes. There's nothing in there that in hidden code that doesn't provide or unlock or have additional features. That there's nothing in there that is attempting to hide or misrepresent or obscure features. Is attempting to hide or misrepresent why is it?
Well, Your Honor, there are a couple of facts about the Unreal Engine that make that argument that it could somehow act as a Trojan horse. Really, it's a total straw man. Number one, the Unreal Engine is not a consumer-facing. This is a development platform on which app developers make their own apps. That's what this is. The app developers are the ones who are making the apps that then go into the App Store. It's a development. It's not consumer facing, and that's set forth in the declaration of Mr. Grant. It also is with an app where there's a development platform where there's no IAP. This is a completely irrelevant argument to the Unreal Engine. The Unreal Engine is a development platform that is used by developers all over the world for all kinds of different industries, not just gaming, but it's used for electronics, it's used for medical devices, it's used for space, it's used for airplanes. And it's those developers who are determining what the functionality is. So the idea that it could act as some sort of Trojan horse to Apple is misapprehending the Unreal Engine from start to finish.
Yeah, I think, and let's see, Mr. Boutros, why don't you go? You can respond on this one. I'll come back to you, Ms. Forrest. But I think that Apple's, the sky is falling down approach on this topic is a bit overblown. I did find the fact that that Mr. Sweeney was a little bit obscure in his declaration to be interesting, but I also don't think that Apple's really on solid ground in some sense that that everything's going to explode because the Unreal Engine's allowed to operate.
Let me start with that, Your Honor. Thank you. First,
those businesses have been entirely shuttered Those businesses have been entirely shuttered for shuttered. Epic.
Happened. Secondly, Epic International, by doing that, itself is breaching its agreements. It's breaching, as the court knows, in the guidelines, which are incorporated into the developer license agreement, it precludes cheating the system and dishonest behavior. That's what Epic International is doing. It's profiting from the wrong. In addition, as Ms. Forrest alluded to and didn't dispute, we've shown that Epic International is controlled by Mr. Sweeney, Mr. Penwarden, who submitted a declaration saying he's basically in control of Unreal Engine, even though he's the chief engineer for Epic Games. Epic Games, in responding on the sign in with Apple dispute, which is all the correspondence before the court, admitted that Epic Games and Epic International, Unreal Engine are all tied together, and Epic is managing that. And so it's a different record, Your Honor, and I think it goes to this retaliation point. Apple wasn't retaliating against Unreal Engine. It was doing what it has done thousands of times, was protecting its ecosystem. Yes, Your Honor.
I understand that, Mr. Boutros, but I can also say that every time Apple has a breach of contract with one of its developers, they don't haul you into court to defend them, right? This is no small case. And all the developers know that. This is not a small case. So if someone would dare to do what Epic has done, the likelihood that they are going to get shut down and shut down hard as a developer, as you say, your guidelines indicate, it's in there that the developer, not just the contract, but the developer can be shut out, seems to be a contractual right. But this is not an ordinary case. And I think you would probably agree with me that this is not the ordinary case. And so when we have extraordinary cases, we can judges try as best we can to keep the playing field as level as possible with as little harm as possible so that we can, in a objective way, move forward. Now, one of the things that occurred to me, having read that paragraph, and I would like a response on that topic, Ms. Forrest, is whether or not to order the payment of the 30% that is being collected by International, or has been collected by International, to Apple during the pendency. Thoughts?
Your Honor, I can let me respond to that question first, which is that if we lose this preliminary injunction in terms of IAP and are not able to have the Epic Pay be part of a Fortnite app that is available on the App Store, and Your Honor finds that, then putting the 30% that is coming in from the small number of Apple users who are still in existence, which is less than 25% of what they originally were, then that can go into escrow. It can go wherever Your Honor directs. Yes. You tell us where to put it and it will be put there. Let me just also respond to the fact that Epic International has been receiving those payments. It's been receiving them simply as an administrative matter, only as to foreign transactions. It's not been receiving them as to all transactions. So the idea that it is somehow siphoning off illicit payments, I think, is using hyperbolic language to mischaracterize what is occurring here. In terms of the Epic International and in terms of all of the other affiliated companies with Epic, because it's not just Epic International, it's not just the Unreal Engine. We focused on those, but there are others, and those are set forth in Mr. Grant's declaration. And the facts as to those are not contested. They are not integrated agreements. They are not agreements that can be terminated at will. Certainly they cannot be terminated at will by a monopolist who has different kinds of law applicable to his or her or its conduct. They are entities which have got different start dates. They're entities that have different products. They're entities that have different team
I
ideas.
don't think what you've done, though, with respect to anything other than the Unreal Engine, is provide the same kind of compelling case with respect to the damage in terms of public interest.
Your Honor, you are correct that we did focus on the Unreal Engine because there's only so much that one can actually sort of evidence put into the record in this truncated proceeding. However, we do have evidence in the record relating to House Party, relating to a number of the other properties, including Life on Air, K-Raw, Psionics, and the Epic Sweden property. And those are all set forth in the grant declaration, paragraphs 5 through 12. So there is evidence that they will be impacted if the tools are taken away, the same tools and their program developer agreements are cut off, just as with Unreal Engine, they will be severely impacted. Those facts were in the opening declaration of Mr. Grant, and they were not contested by Apple. If I could, Your Honor, I could move on to a couple of other quick points that were raised by Mr. Boutros. One is the choice of the business model by Apple. And I would just suggest that a monopolist cannot choose a business model and stick by it without consequence when there are unlawful contractual provisions that are securing it.
Do you have a perspective yet as to what period in time, at what point in time did Apple become a monopolist?
Your Honor, I do know that as of 2018, when Epic itself went on to the iOS platform, that's the data that we have. Apple was already in a monopoly position. It required us to.
So when you're claiming, other than the, you want me not to think about the gaming industry, and I think it's obvious that in 2007, nothing existed. And in the 2007, 2008 early years, Apple created something. And now it's a ubiquitous platform. So they've gone from being a non-player to an innovator. And at some point, there's a claim that they became a monopolist.
Well, Your Honor,
even though, right, rates haven't changed. So do your experts have an opinion? Because we're supposed to, from your perspective, only be thinking about all the apps or the entire ecosystem. At what time, when did the shift happen? What happened?
Your Honor,
maybe you can't answer that question yet. I don't know, but it seems to me
I can answer part of it.
Question.
I can answer part of it, which is that there are companies which actually have innovative products and achieve a monopoly position, as we started off today, with business acumen and with innovation, that they don't unlawfully.
Excuse me, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
I thought so. I'll tell her. Thank you. Ms. Forrest, you need to slow down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Our court reporter, you can't see her on the platform, or at least I can't see her on the platform, but I generally, we've been together for so many years. I know when cadence, when the caffeine kicks in.
That's the cry for help. I get it. Okay. Let me just say that there are instances where there is a company which has an innovative product where they have a monopoly position in that product almost immediately. However, they don't have an unlawful monopoly. The unlawful monopoly comes along when there's monopoly maintenance conduct. What we have here and what we know we have here from Apple as of the time that we entered into our contractual agreements, which were contracts of adhesion, there was no
and that's okay with you, right? You're not opposed to contracts of adhesion because you generate them, right?
Well, the Unreal Engine, for instance, actually has negotiated.
Ms. Forrest, seriously, Epic Games is not opposed to contracts of adhesion, are they?
There are certain contracts of adhesion that Epic Games has, correct.
Okay, go ahead.
What I'm suggesting is that as of 2018, when we entered into our relationship with iOS, there were no alternative app stores. And there was no alternative to IAP. It was a monopolist at that time, and it has sought to maintain its monopoly throughout that time. You look like you're about to say something, so I don't want to interrupt.
Go ahead.
Okay. So that, I think, is our view as to when did it start? It started at the beginning. When did it become unlawful? That becomes a more complicated question. It became unlawful as to us as of 2018. When did it become unlawful to the point where we could no longer actually abide by the contractual provisions? It was after our ability to even try to negotiate with Apple, which we did. We did try, ran out. And only after that, in the summer of 2020, did we sue. And if I could, Your Honor, I'd go through just a couple of the other points that were raised by Mr. Boutros, which is that he said that we had been a cheater and that this was an act of sabotage. And I want to address that because that goes to both the public interest and the equitable arguments that have been made, as well as whether or not the court would feel persuaded by the irreparable harm. We are not cheaters. We are not saboteurs. There is uncontradicted evidence in the record that was put in the opening declaration of Mr. Grant and Mr. Sweeney relating to the turning on of the payment service. We call this the hot fix. And the word hot fix seems to have this negative connotation, but let me just say a couple of words about it.
I don't know that it has a negative connotation. You were not forthright. You weren't. You were told you couldn't do it, and you did. You know, there's that old saying, a rose by any other name is still a rose. I mean, you can try all you want. You can try all, but you're not going to convince anybody that you had something in there. You tried to have Apple approve of it, good or bad. They said no, and you did it yourself. It's self-help.
What I want to say, though, is that we have used hotfix hundreds of times in the past.
Lots of people use hot fixes. That's not the issue. That's not the issue. The issue is that you were told and you knew explicitly because of your contractual relations that you could not have that. And you did.
My point is
really pretty simple.
I understand, Your Honor. My point is I want to connect that to the alleged security issues, because Apple ties the hotfix to sabotage as if it's tied to security. Once it's understood that hotfixes are commonplace, that they were used hundreds of times in the past, that Apple never complained, they're not a security issue. And indeed, no security.
What the security issue is that you did something, you lied about it by omission, by not being forthcoming. That's the security issue. That's the security issue.
Your Honor,
it could have been, you know, as you say, it's not malware. But let's not debate a point that, I mean, to tell, you know, there are plenty of people in the public who consider you guys heroes for what you did, but it's still not honest.
Your Honor, what Apple tries to do is it tries to tie the hotfix to the idea that we have made the ecosystem insecure. After a full month with this code, they know that there is absolutely no security or privacy issue that is real.
Where did I start this discussion? I told Mr. Boutros I thought that they were really overblowing their claims. So yeah, no argument there, but don't try to convince me that you were forthright when you weren't.
I understand your position, Your Honor. And I do know that Your Honor has also read our papers thoroughly on this point, so I'll leave it. Can I talk just a little bit about the security point, or have you heard enough on that as well?
No, I don't think there are particular security issues. Mr. Boutros.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. If I could just back up for a second in terms of the preliminary injunction standard. I think the court was just getting to a point I was going to get to. Epic wasn't honest. This court's sitting as a court of equity. There's no dispute that Epic needs to meet all 4 preliminary injunction standards to get an injunction, a preliminary injunction. Ms. Forrest just admitted they must show likelihood of success on the merits. The Garcia v. Google en banc decision says that they must meet that standard. They haven't met it. As Mr. Doran demonstrated, and the court mentioned the Wild West, this is the frontier fringes of antitrust law. They can't possibly show likelihood of success. Epic needs to also show irreparable harm to itself before we get to public interest or balance of the equities. It has failed to do so, both as to Fortnite, for the reasons the court held in the TRO, self-inflicted wound, a problem of its own making. They could have just kept performing. They just wanted to get more money and get the platform for free.
Repeating yourself. Anything new?
Yes, let me just make the new part, Your Honor, that on the public interest focus, it's Epic that's injuring the public interest with respect to Unreal Engine and third parties. Epic is by not complying with the contract, it's Epic that triggered the contractual rights, and they could fix that with a keystroke. So when you look at all of the factors,
Well,
they must meet them all.
At this point, are you telling me, I understood that Apple had said, and it really could be just hypothetical, because I don't think that they would agree to go back on, but Apple said, look, even if you agreed, we're keeping you off for a year, period. Has their position changed?
Yes, Your Honor, the standard language from the usual letter in this context was included in the Unreal Engine letter, but Apple's willing to, since this court is involved in the court supervision, if Epic would just come into compliance, it can free Fortnite, it can free Unreal Engine by just complying, paying what it owes, and we have a trial and summary judgment and proceed. And that will protect the public.
What about this? What if that 30%, well, I was going to say, what if it went into some escrow account?
That would at least address.
It's kind of, we're talking about billion-dollar companies. I don't know why we would do that, but other than to give each side maybe a little bit to hang their hat on. So what if I said that? It goes into an escrow account.
Yeah, that at least addresses part of it. It's the fact that Epic International is part of the scheme to take these profits and take it all. But there's also the 30% that Epic is taking now. It's Epic Games is taking as well for U.S. sales. But it really goes to this point, Your Honor, just as a legal matter. The same rationale with respect to Fortnite applies to Unreal Engine. Epic can cure it in a second. Just go into compliance. If it's not about the money, pay Apple the money they owe Apple. And then Unreal Engine, Apple's willing to let Unreal Engine and Fortnite back on the system. That's the proper approach here. And what I would suggest to Ms. Forrest.
What?
Oh yes, Your Honor.
But respond to my question. If will Apple let Fortnite back on, and would Ms. Forrest, Epic Games agree to go back on without their own payment option, but all monies that flow from that go into a escrow account pending resolution of this lawsuit? Yes or no? Or you don't know? Mr. Boutros? Yes.
So if I'm understanding, yes, Your Honor, if I'm understanding the court's question, if Epic were to disable the hot fix, their own payment system, go back to using IAP, the 30% were to go into some sort of escrow account, and Unreal Engine likewise would come back on. That would address a lot of the issues. I would have to ask my client about it, since it is a significant thing, but it does at least start to address the issues. There's just no way we can have Fortnite stay on the App Store, defying IAP, defying app review, for the reasons the court already had ruled. And with respect to Unreal Engine, it seems like it's easily fixable by Epic.
Ms. Force.
Your Honor, we would not agree that a scenario under which we are required not to have consumer choice and competition on payment options.
I don't need a long answer. Yes, so it sounds like no, you're not interested in that.
We're not interested, and we would also say, Your Honor, just briefly, that the cases that we've cited, the Supreme Court cases, say that this court should not give its assistance to unlawful provisions by monopolists, and that therefore we would be agreeing and trying to comply with unlawful provision.
Yeah, I didn't buy that argument before. I'm not particularly impressed with it now.
Can I say a couple of things just in response to things Mr. Boutros had said earlier?
Quickly. Briefly.
Okay. I'll try not to be too quick. One, that there is irreparable harm to Epic. Epic's iOS business has been shuttered. And two, monopolists, when they say that
there's no case law that says that, my billion-dollar company is losing some millions, and so therefore that's irreparable harm. There's no case law to support that.
No, there's lots of case law that says that when you've got a diminution in goodwill, which is exactly the destruction of a business, that is precisely the time that there should be a preliminary injunction. It doesn't have to be all aspects of a business. It is this business.
Your goodwill is probably in some ways increased. So again, maybe for some people less goodwill, but for other people, lots of goodwill. And it certainly, and your marketing campaign has been lauded, given your conduct. Okay, what else?
Your Honor, if I could just address one more point on the Unreal Engine. I don't know if I misheard Ms. Forrest suggest this, that somehow it's been destroyed or it's going under. The evidence, they had the burden to bring evidence. Mr. Penwarden talks about a few dozen complaints or concerns, gives 3 or 4 examples. And I just would suggest it's a extreme form of relief they're asking, having breached the agreements. They could cure the problem themselves. They didn't bring forth evidence of the kind of harm they're suggesting to the public and to third parties, and they could cure it themselves. And Your Honor, I understand the court's sensitivities about affecting other people, but I'll end with this. It's the same analysis as to Fortnite. They could fix it in a second. They're not claiming damages. They have publicized their campaign. If anyone's getting wind of what's happening, it's because they've been on this blistering ad campaign, and they formed a group last week of other developers to expand it. So they don't need this court's emergency help. They have the keys in their pocket to free Fortnite and Unreal Engine. Thank you.
Your Honor, on Unreal Engine, let me just say, because I think the evidence has been completely mischaracterized, there is unrebutted evidence in the record in both the declarations of Mr. Penwarden and Mr. Grant that there are hundreds of thousands of developers whose platforms are at risk. We say that Apple, we believe, will stop accepting Unreal Engine apps that are built on that platform as of 2021. They will be then destroyed. We have numerous, dozens and dozens, and that's set forth in the Penwarden Declaration, of instances where developers are saying that they are concerned, and we have millions of users who are reliant upon those applications. All of that evidence is in the record. This is not a handful of 3 or 4 examples. We have got millions of people who will be directly affected. Can I say one more thing on?
Let me just say on that last piece, that if it is not uncommon, as you all will know, that if circumstances significantly change, that motions and requests can't be renewed. All right, last issue. you said you wanted to say something else, Ms. Forrest.
The last thing I would say, Your Honor, is there's been discussion of a publicity campaign. All I would say with that is when you are taking on the biggest company in the world and you're taking it on where you know it's going to retaliate, you don't lie down in the street and die. You plan very carefully on how you're going to respond, and you try very hard to keep your head above water. And that's what we've done here. Yes, there's been a publicity campaign. We took on the biggest company in the world that is fighting us hard, and we knew that.
Your Honor, may I address that just briefly?
There are other people who are taking it on. And one of the questions that you never answered after our last hearing is what happened that made this so urgent. The topic related to the App Store is not a new topic. I tried a case over the alleged monopoly that Apple had with respect to iPods. It was so old by the time I got it. It was so old by the time we tried it that we had to bring iPods into the courtroom because no one knew what they were. And in fact, I'd forgotten you have to put headphones in. I tapped the little button expecting to hear the music and nothing came out. Until then I remembered, oh, you need headphones for these things. So we tried that case. And Apple won on the security issues in front of a jury. So this isn't just some judge. This was a jury who made that call. And there is active litigation happening in the Cameron case and in the Pepper case on this topic. So, the Epic can choose to go out on its own, that's fine. But it's not as if others aren't taking Apple on.
I understand. Can I just address the idea of why did we do it? And just very, very briefly. We have heard in this case and in the Apple's papers that there is no separate market for the App Store and IAP. If we had brought a declaratory judgment argument that said that there were separate products and they were tied together, what you would hear from Apple is that they are integrated, that there is no separate demand. What we did when we released the hotfix is we showed that there was separate demand. We did proof of concept. We eliminated Apple's ability to say that there is no separate product. We showed that there is. That gives us something that we would otherwise have been unable to have. We had it for 6 hours, but by golly, those were an important 6 hours. We showed that consumers want the choice, that they want lower prices. We did the hotfix because we had to.
It's good evidence, but it doesn't mean that you can't go back into compliance. I mean, you can. And, which brings me to another point, which is that I think personally this case should be tried to a jury. And I want everybody to think about that. And the reason I say that is because individual judges don't have and aren't the be all and end all. I can tell you that circuit court judges don't give district court judges lots of discretion when it comes to factual matters, despite what it is they're supposed to do. They actually don't care very much. They're going to decide what they want to decide. I think we've seen time and time again, district court judges can we can write orders that are hundreds of pages long with all sorts of factual findings, and the appellate courts are going to do what they want to do. But when it comes to juries, they are much less likely to ignore the factual findings of jurors. And you're going to go through this whole process. It's going to cost a lot of money, time, and effort. As we've noted, these are important cases and they're on the frontier of antitrust law. You might as well find out what people really think and want and take that to the Court of Appeal. Because I know that I'm just a stepping stone for all of you. Whoever loses is going to take it up and say everything I did was wrong. That's what litigators do. I understand it. There's no hard feelings. That's the job. But I think that it is important enough to understand what real people think. You know, do these security issues concern people or not? Is there, is the concerns of the developers incredibly important? I think many people would think that it is. But I'll have you chew on that, because I do think that this is something for which jury insights would be important. Otherwise, it's just one more judge. Okay, so with that, let's talk about trial schedule. Federal judges, in case you didn't notice, are a little bit busy. I don't want to try two cases. The difference between 6 months and 8 months and 10 months in our life is not a big difference. So I'm inclined to try both cases at once. So you should plan on that.
Your Honor, may I say one thing just to make sure that when we talked earlier about the no amendments to the pleadings, that we didn't lose sight of one thing, which is our answer is due tomorrow. We are answering the counterclaims in order to make sure that that Apple understands exactly what our defenses are. However, we are going to move to dismiss under 12C 2 of the counterclaims that actually try to, or 3 of them that actually try to expand the evidence beyond really a breach of contract. We actually don't disagree that we have breached a contract if you find against us on the antitrust claims. That's not going to be an issue that's going to require a lot of a complexity in this case. If we are wrong, then we have breached the contract. And so we will try to get rid of, we believe we've got very good legal reasons to get rid of the conversion claim, the prospective economic advantage, and the separate covenant of good faith and fair dealing.
So I think it's a good motion with respect to conversion. And frankly, what I'd like to do is I would like for you all perhaps to meet and confer. You can file it tomorrow. Your deadline's tomorrow. It's probably already written. But perhaps after it's filed, you all can meet and confer. California law is pretty clear that in a conversion claim, especially when you're talking about money damages, you have to be able to trace the money. So if someone has, you know, in the old days, a set of gold coins, you could have a conversion claim. But you really have, and I've actually written on this, you have to be able to trace. You cannot bring a conversion claim in your run-of-the-mill contract dispute. So you really should be able to address that without motion practice. And if you don't, is fine. I'll probably cut and paste from a prior order and dismiss it. I mean, you'd have to have some very good arguments to claim that somehow you've got conversion here. I don't know what the arguments are for trying to dismiss the implied covenant of good faith and fair dealing. There's always an implied covenant of good faith and fair dealing. So what would be the basis for moving to dismiss that claim?
Because, Your Honor, it's not a separate claim from a breach of contract claim. If there is a contractual obligation directly on point, then one does not have a separate breach of covenant in good faith and fair dealing.
Under California law, you can plead in the alternative. We let people do it all the time.
They're not asking for an alternative reading, Your Honor. They're saying that there's a direct contractual provision that has been breached, and then they're also asking for a breach of covenant of good faith and fair dealing. That's simply to bring in intent. There's no reason to bring in intent. We're conceding that if we're wrong about the antitrust claim, there's been a breach of contract. We're conceding that. This is not a situation.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Excuse me. This is Renee Mercado.
I'm sorry.
Counsel needs to slow down.
Let me repeat. I apologize, Ms. Mercado. That when there is a contractual obligation that is directly on point, then there is no separate covenant of good faith and fair dealing claim that lies. And we believe that that is exactly on point here, and that it's only being asserted in order to bring in additional evidence of intent. This is a simple contract issue. It gets really, it's the opposite of the antitrust. If we lose on the antitrust, they win on the contract. It's not really going to be and shouldn't be a complex second trial. In terms of prospective interference with prospective business relations, again, when there are contractual obligations directly on point, that doctrine is inapplicable, and there's good California law on that as well.
Mr. Dorn.
Your Honor, obviously we disagree. We have pled the claims in the alternative, as is our right. And obviously we'll look to see what their motion has to say, but we disagree with that characterization of the law and with our rights as the cross complainant. We believe that the claim should stand.
Well, I suspect that you'll file your motion. 35 days notice is a standard. Don't expect oral argument, and I'll probably just issue an order. I mean, and you certainly should not stop. That is, you need to get going here because time
Everybody
is
get hype in the chat.
going to be short and of the essence. All right.
Sorry guys for the echo. But I'm back, guys.
So
Sorry,
with respect to the schedules that have been proffered,
yeah, guys, Epic
thoughts?
is losing so far, but I really
Your
hope
Honor.
they win.
yeah, if you want to say something other than what's in your papers.
Your Honor, what we would
Okay, guys,
just
I'll stop talking,
urge
I'll stop
the
talking,
court
guys.
is for the shortest schedule possible, particularly if there's not going to be any injunctive relief on one of our bases or either of the bases, whatever Your Honor decides, then it's going to be particularly important that we get to trial as quickly as possible.
All I'm saying, guys, is that you
I agree. And just so that you all know, I frequently set trials where there is an injunction in 6 months. So your stats are interesting, but they're not my practice.
Your Honor, I'm sorry. I thought Ms. Forrest had frozen, so I was remaining silent for a moment. Can I address the scheduling issue for just a few seconds?
You may.
Thank you, Your Honor. As you can see from Apple's schedule and Epic's schedule, both parties
guys, I got something real
recognize
quick. I'm gonna mute the
that
thing.
completion.
Guys, I've just got something. I've got the video for it, so I will be putting the video up right now. So guys, if anything goes wrong, please don't worry. I'm putting the video up right now.
Done right by the time the holidays close out, and then turn to depositions and expert work. The toggles, if you will, in the schedule, I think Epic proposes that all depositions take place between January 4th and February 5th, whereas we would extend that by about 3 more
Okay,
weeks.
guys, I'm switching to the
Epic
video
has
in
told
3, 2,
us
1.
that they intend to
Okay,
take
guys,
at
we've got the
least
video,
the
so
10
I'll let this
depositions
play,
permitted
guys.
under the rules. Obviously, as well, Your Honor, there will be third-party discovery, and that will involve, scheduling with third parties as well as getting their compliance with discovery obligations. Having documents produced by early January, followed by what we have is about 7 weeks of deposition discovery, to us seems like the practical and realistic approach, and one that can actually be achieved, and that we will not be back to the court asking for further relief on the schedule. So that was the thinking in the schedule that Apple's
72
put
people watching,
forward.
guys. Thank you.
And then the other, I think, flex points in the schedule, if you will, are the timing of the expert reports vis-a-vis dispositive motions. Apple's schedule has dispositive motions after the expert report process is completed, if you will. And Epic's, they call it their compromise schedule. Epic's schedule has dispositive motions after the opening.
All I'm saying, guys, is thank you for 392 subs and 84 people watching the stream.
Your Honor, may I
Thank you,
just
man.
respond to a couple of things
guys.
there? All right, thank you. I would just point out that in our 6-month schedule, which is a schedule that anticipates that there would be a trial, probably, I don't know what Your Honor's practices will be or the courts will be in terms of impaneling a jury, but that it allows a trial in the absence of a jury. It also, because it would be a bench trial, does not have dispositive motions, and so that is not built into the schedule. If we build dispositive motions into the schedule, what we did on the 8-month schedule is allow the initial expert reports to come in on February 19th prior to the initial dispositive motion being filed, and we followed then exactly the same timeframes that Apple had in its papers for dispositive motions. So the difference is whether or not we're going to have more than just the opening of the expert reports for the dispositive motions. Again, we don't think that we, right now, we would like to have it tried by the bench in particular also because not only is it an equitable claim, but because of COVID and the uncertainty of when we're going to get a jury and the concern that that might be some time. But that will take.
Judge Freeman is picking a jury in a Cisco case for next month. We are trying hard to pick juries here. You are right. We don't know what's going to happen, but we are trying.
Guys,
Okay.
can we get hype in the chat for 400 subs? Everybody spam 400 in the chat.
At
Thank
least
you guys
there
for
are some
400
things
subs.
that
Everybody
you
spam
all agree on, so I'll order them.
400 in the chat, guys.
Last day to
spam
meet and
400.
confer regarding initial disclosures, October 5th. Complete your initial disclosures or state your objections by October 12th.
So guys, we need one more person unsub, so 402 subs, guys. Thank you guys for 402 subs. Really appreciate it, guys. For 98 people watching, 99 people watching the stream, guys. Can we get 100 people watching the stream? Can we get 100 people watching the stream, guys?
Complete document production and data. You couldn't agree, so I'll give you January.
Thank you guys
6th.
for 102 people watching and 403 subs. I'm gonna be quiet now and let you guys sub.
2021.
Do your guys' thing. So I'm just gonna be quiet right now. Let you guys hear what's happening. Thank you guys, by the way, for 400. I just can't believe it, man.
Do not intend
Thank you,
to
everybody who
bifurcate.
subs.
So I do need to know from Apple. I'll give you until close of business tomorrow, Mr. Doran, to let me know whether or not you're demanding a jury, or either one of you, frankly, given the counterclaims. Ms. Forrest? In general, and maybe I'll put it in the order, any deadlines I give, I'll always, they're always Pacific time. Okay, so
I think
to the extent it's not
Apple's
obvious, I'll make it
vote's
obvious,
tied.
Pacific
I'm
time.
not sure, guys.
Close of business. I know for lawyers it's midnight, for the courts, we'll say it's 5 o'clock, even though we all
Guys,
know
I think
it's not.
Apple's gonna win
At least
this.
not
I'm
for
not
the
sure, guys. She's
judges
coming
and
to
the
a
law
conclusion
clerks.
right now.
All right, that's what I mean by close of business.
Thank you.
Once I receive those submissions, I will give you your schedule.
Okay, guys, so she's gonna
Anything
tell
else
us
you
the
want me to
next thing
consider?
for the next court meeting.
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
You should know that I have a major class action that is being tried in June. So June is probably out.
I think it's a
I
tie,
think,
guys, for today, and then they're gonna have another one. So
I think you're
I'm not
looking
really
at a
sure what's
July
gonna happen
trial
right
date.
now.
As soon as I finish that case, I'll do this one. But that case is old. It's gone up to the Court of Appeal and back down, and I'm not
Yeah, guys.
bumping it for this
I don't
case.
think she's really sure right now.
Okay.
No, please no. I've learned Fortnite to return,
Anything
guys.
else you want to discuss?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
case management conference,
guys.
or
I
once you
think
get your
that's it.
schedule, you're good to go.
I think that's it, guys. Fortnite is not returning today, guys. I'm not really sure, but they're gonna schedule another meeting and they're gonna schedule it right now, guys. Everybody subscribe if you're
Your
new,
Honor, if you're
guys.
asking if it'd be helpful to have a case management conference set, perhaps it would. And then after we see the schedule, if the parties agree it's not necessary, we can let the court know.
All right, that's fine. Does
Thank
that work for you,
you,
Ms. Forrest?
Hacker King,
It
for
works- it
subscribing,
works for
man.
me.
Thank you, man.
I mean, we're fine getting it just with the court order, but we're also fine to convene a conference.
All right, why don't we say, and you can let me know that there's no need. Should be fine.
No, guys. No, guys. Please. I don't want this to happen, man. This thing's gone
I'll
on
put
for
you
too
on,
long. We need Fortnite to
October
return.
19th
October 19th, I think, is the
at
next one. October
1:30 for
October
case
19th
management
at
conference.
1:30.
And Your Honor, just to be absolutely clear, so there's no
Let me
debate
write that
about
down.
it, we assume that as of now, we should be absolutely sort of full steam ahead to get everything done for document production, that we not waiting for the case management conference for that purpose.
I think if you don't
Guys,
wanna fall
October the
behind, you
13th
better start now.
at 1:30 p.m. EST. 1:30 p.m.
So-
EST, guys. So I think that's when the next
Okay.
court win is. Guys, everyone sub,
Any
bro.
other
Everyone sub. We got
questions?
121 people in chat.
No, Your Honor.
If everybody subs, I'll be literally amazed, guys.
All right, then. Everybody stay safe. I'll take it under submission. You'll hear from me in writing. Thank you.
Guys,
you.
I think that's
Thank you,
it,
Your
guys.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Is that it? Is that it? No, what just happened? I think it's finished, guys. Come on, guys. Who's this person? Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody who's subbing right now. Really appreciate it. It really means a lot for me. 133 people watching. I need to screenshot this right now. Okay, I think we have to wait for a bit. See what's happening, because I don't know what this lady's doing. It's muted out. I am playing a video, guys, in the back. It's on Zoom, though. Because only a couple people got to get into the stream. There's only this person left, guys. I'm really confused on what's happening right now. I think it's a tie, guys. I think it is a tie. Thank you, everybody who's subbing right now. It really means a lot. Guys, if you're gonna hate, you can leave right now, but I don't know. Jimmy, everybody, if you're just gonna hate, just leave the stream. Really doesn't matter, bro. We got 123 people watching in chat right now. 120. Guys, I'm gonna pop the date up on screen right now if I'm able to. I'm popping up the date for the next court meeting, and I'll be going live on that day. Okay, guys, wait a minute. I'm just popping it up on screen. Oh, she's talking. What's happening? Is she gonna say anything? Okay, guys, the date's up on screen, guys. The date's up on screen. Can you raid me? No, I'm fighting actually. Tyler, don't spread hate. Yeah, guys, I think it's a tie right now. I'm gonna wait a bit. Guys, and I'm just gonna see actually what happens. So, guys, I'm gonna do a raid, guys. So, cause I'm at 120 viewers, guys, it's a lot for me. I want to raid one lucky person. So everybody spam chat if you want to be raided, cause I just want to raid one person. Cause Dr. Sweaty started it off, and I want to see everybody spam R to enter the raid. Everybody spam R to enter the raid, so I can see whoever wants to be raided. Because I want to raid people. But guys, I think that's it for the court meeting, guys. So everybody, if you want to be raided real quick right now, spam R in chat, and I'll pick one lucky person to raid. And guys, to be raided, make sure you sub, guys. So everybody, make sure, if you're not already sub, make sure you sub to be raided, because I won't raid you if you're not. So I see lots of R's in chat, everybody. Lots of R's in chat. And everybody make sure you sub, because I can kind of see who's subbed and who's not. Okay, make sure you guys have subbed. Make sure you guys have subbed. 400. Thank you guys so much for 420 subs, is it? 421 subs? 422 subs. Thank you guys so much. I don't know what this person is doing on screen right now, but I'll just leave it there for a bit. And I want to go ahead and raid someone. Everybody keep what you call spamming R. And once I get 430 subs, guys, I'm going to raid someone. So 7 people more to sub, and I'm going to raid someone. So everybody make sure you sub. I'll just pick a random person to raid, and all of you guys have to sub to that one person. Let's see, I think we're only going to get a couple subs, but every one of you guys, you have to sub to that one person who gets raided. And don't back out, bro. Be loyal to this channel, guys. 5 more subs, guys, and I'm picking someone to raid, guys. Guys, 5 more people to sub, and I'm picking someone to raid. So everybody tell your friends to sub, or sub on your alt account. I don't know. Just sub. 4 people left, guys. 4 people left to sub. Let me change the title of this video real quick so everybody who comes will sub. I'm changing it to rating people, guys. So, guys, if you want to get rated, make sure you sub right now. Guys, this is blowing up, guys. This is blowing up. This video is actually blowing up. Guys, I'm waiting. I'm just currently doing something real quick. So, guys, for that. Just wait a minute, guys. I just need to change something. I'm going to check my subs right after I finish what I'm doing right now. Guys, I'm just finishing what I'm doing right now, guys. And once I look back on my phone, we should be at 430 subs. Guys, I'm so confused on what I am on right now. It's such a big number, guys. So I think I'm done right now. We're changing that. So everybody who wants to be rated, make sure you sub. Guys, if you don't know what happens, it's kind of like a tie that happened. So none of them won. There'll be another court meeting on the 13th of October, 1:30 p.m. EST. That will be the next court meeting, guys. So I think that's it. That's it, guys. I think that's it. The court meeting has finished. So I'll just quickly log out of that. Because I was streaming it on YouTube, guys. Actually, I'll pop it back up in the corner. 73 people watching. I can see it down low right here. So let me just pop that video back up on screen. Just pop that video back up on screen. Just pop. Yeah, guys, the video's ended, guys. So I'm going to be going on to YouTube real quick, and I'm going to raid one lucky person. I'll just close that. One lucky person is going to get raided, guys. Spam R in the chat. Let's see how many subs I'm at right now. Guys, we're at 431 subs, guys. Get that to 435 subs, and I'll do it, because I want to secure that 430 sub spot. So 2 more people sub, and I'll pick a random person to raid in chat, guys. Everybody make sure you subscribe real quick. Guys, the decision was a tie. I'll type it up on screens so any of you guys who are new and stuff will know what's happening. Wait a minute, guys. I'm just typing it. Okay, guys, so I'm putting it up on screen right now, guys. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'll transition it, guys, if you can't see it. So I really can't see what I'm doing right now. Oh, guys, wait a minute, guys, wait a minute. Guys, bear with me, guys. Everyone just keep subbing. Everybody just keep subbing. And as soon as I just finish this, guys, for you guys, I will continue right now. There it is. There it is, guys. So if we just go into here. Wait, guys, I'm trying to figure out font size here. Yo, guys, it's really tricky. I've never done this before, like what I'm doing right now. Okay, guys, so I'll put it up on screen right now. I spelled court wrong, guys. Oh man, that's bad. It doesn't matter, guys. I'm gonna try and make this a little smaller, guys, so you guys can see who I'm raiding next. So if you guys want to be raided, make sure you spam R. Just wait a minute, guys. As soon as I finish this, because some people are asking what's really happening, so I'm just gonna finish this real quick. As soon as I've done it, we will continue. Okay, there, guys. I think I should work. Yep, guys. Today was a tie. There'll be another court on the date. So, guys, I'm gonna check my sub count right now. Let's see how many subs we're at. 436 subs, guys. 56 people watching, guys. Yeah, okay, guys. Everyone spam R to get raided, bro. As in for your channel just to do it, guys. And if you're onto the stream, guys, don't back out if someone's getting raided. So if someone gets raided, don't back out and show them support, guys. Spam R, guys. I'm gonna put a countdown up on screen and I'll pick someone. So let's just do, let's say, 2-min countdown. Just like that. Okay, as soon as that finishes, I'll pick someone from chat. So we got Hamad YT, Dr. Sweaty, we got GameStar, we got Adnan Gaming, we got Glixie, we got Jimmy, we got lots of people, guys. GameStar, Hacker King, we got Retro X. We got lots of people, guys, so I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me just check if you guys can see it. Oh, you guys can't even see what's happening because the thing's covering it. There, guys. Sorry, guys, you can't see it, guys. Everyone sub, though. Get me to 440 subs, guys. Can you guys do it? 440 subs, guys. I'm trusting in you guys. 440 subs. Imagine if you hit 440 subs, guys, to stream. This would be amazing, guys. Guys, mobile go. It's not fake. The decision... I was streaming the whole thing. The decision was tied, kind of. She really didn't make a decision. She just said that there'll be another court meeting held on October 13th, 1:30 p.m. So everybody start spamming R. The last minute is coming really close. So everybody make sure you spam R. And make sure you sub, guys. 3 subs away from 440 subs, guys. Make sure you spam R, guys, in the chat to get ready. Let's see who wins, guys. We're at 37 seconds. 35, 34. Yeah, guys, I think I made my mind who's in chat, guys. I think I know. Yeah, Jimmy, yeah, I see you. I got my mind made up, I think. But in 19 seconds, you guys could change my mind. Okay, 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, guys. The submissions are closed, guys, so spam R as quick as you can because I'll be doing it right now, guys. And let's see who we get. So, guys, I already know what I'm doing, guys. But I'm gonna be rating one person. And that person is Dr. Sweaty, guys. 2.7k subs. Not much, but quite a bit. 2.7k, guys. We got 60 people. Try and make that number 2.7k, guys. Guys, I'm gonna spam it in chat. Everybody go sub. And after this, guys, I'll be doing one more person who has not many subs. Because this guy has lots of subs. So I'll be doing another person after. So everybody go sub to him, guys. I'm waiting for you guys to sub to him. Yeah, guys, so this guy, bro, everybody go sub to him right now. And after this guy gets 2.7k subs, I will be rating one more person. And let's see who that next person is, guys. So everybody make sure you sub to enter the raid. And make sure you spam R in chat. Dr. Sweaty was raided. And let's see how many subs he's at right now, guys. 2.7k, guys. 2.68k, guys. More people need to sub to him. 20 more people? 20 more people. 20 more people sub to him, guys. 20 more people in chat sub to this guy. You can't back out. Because I might be rating one of you guys after. So it's kind of unfair. Everybody go sub to him. Try get him to 2.7k, guys. Guys, I'm waiting for you to sub to him. I'll spam the link in the description more. And I'll be doing another person after you guys get this guy to 2.7k. Guys, let's actually react to this guy. Let's see. Never change. Let's see this, guys. Whoa, that's loud for me. Thank you for subbing, man. 440 subs, guys. Thank you a lot, man. This really means a lot.
I've just been so lonely, 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 lonely. I've been damn lonely. These niggas acting phony, 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 phony.
Wait, let's see. How do you have 2.6? How do you have this many K subs, bro? That's more than me, bro. Everybody, I'm waiting for you guys to sub to him, guys. 2.69k at least, guys. You guys have to make him get 2.69k. As soon as this guy gets 2.69k subs, guys. Oh, that was my bad. I will do another one of you guys' in chat. So make sure you guys sub to him. And once you guys sub to him, I will do another person in chat, guys. You guys, thank you for subbing, man. 341 subs, guys, means a lot. 63 people in chat, guys. Everybody go sub to this guy. I'm going to keep spamming him. Once he gets to 2.69k, I'm going to raid another person. Thank you, Wolf FNM, for liking this stream, man. Really means a lot. Everybody go sub to him. And once he reaches 2.69k, then we will do another raid, guys. 2.68k, guys. He needs like at least 10 more people from chat to sub to him. So everybody go sub to this guy, and I'll be raiding another person after. You can't really see his progress, guys, but everybody who's subbing to me, thanks for subbing to me, but also sub to this guy, man. Let's support each other, guys. And after you guys get him to 2.69k, I will be raiding one more other person. So if we guys, do we have a sub count? Can you get sub count for him in chat? Let's see. Accept. I think you have to click this button, yeah. Just copy his name, guys. Let's see exactly how many subs he's at, if this works. Dr. Sweaty not in the system. What? Why can't I see how many subs he's at? I can't really see live. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna keep refreshing his page. 2.68, guys. Why aren't you subbing, bro? We got 60 people in chat. If any of you guys want to get raided, spam R and make sure you sub to him, guys. This guy deserves the subs for being a part of this video. Everybody, I'm gonna keep spamming him now and again. Everybody get him to sub. Oh, we got a long message. United Chaos, bro. I don't know, bro. It's random because many people don't have like the same luck as others, but I didn't have this luck, bro. 400 subs today is like amazing, guys. 443 subs is just like my dream. Joshua, if you're gonna hate, just please leave the stream if you want. I mean, if you want to hate, just hate and just leave. 2.68k, guys. Why aren't you guys subbing? I swear to God, it's 2,680. Yeah, only 10 people need to sub, guys. 10 people need to sub, guys. Who is not subbing to this guy? Guys, stop spamming R and just tell your friends. Guys, Fortnite didn't lose. If you look on the left side, there was a tie. The court didn't really fully understand who won, so they're going to have another court meeting on October the 13th. So guys, make sure you sub to this guy. Why aren't you guys subbing? He has 2,680 subs, guys. Yeah, just makes him 2,690 subs. Twice? Okay, nice. 2.69k, guys. Thank you guys for subbing to my you, bro. Yo, Dr. Sweaty, congrats on 2.69k. Congratulations. Bro, this guy deserves a lot, bro. 69k subs, bro. That's a lot. Bro, well done. Keep up the grind, Dr. Sweaty, man. And yeah, just keep grinding. So, guys, I'm going to start another cooldown. So, let's do a 3-minute cooldown, guys. 3 minutes, guys. Actually, no, let's make it more like better because more people want to join and stuff. Okay, you guys have 5 minutes to enter the giveaway and just spam R in chat. Everybody spam R in chat, and I'll pick one of you guys, and you guys might gain quite a bit of subs if you chat are loyal, man. Thank you guys for 440. Yo, that's a nice number. 444. Wait, no, I really can't say that. 444. Yeah, 444 people sub to me. 444. That is a really, like, you know, satisfying number to be at, bro. Today's just been amazing. We've gone up miles, bro. We've gone up miles. Thank you guys for tuning into the stream, especially to mine. So guys, we have literally 4 minutes left, guys. Everybody subscribe to me. And also, leave a like on the stream if you want to be rated too. And it just helps, you know, the video to get viral. So everybody make sure you sub. Spam R in chat. And I will pick a winner in literally 3 minutes and 57 seconds. Apple did not win. There was kind of like a tie. We're not really like convinced and stuff. So there's going to be another court being held on October the 13th. Okay, guys, sorry, man. I was being quiet for a bit. I was trying to do something. Guys, no way. No way, guys. No way, guys. We're at 448 subs. If I get 500 subs by the end of today, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Guys, let me show you something on my screen. I don't know if you guys can see, but let me put display capture on. Look, this is me, right? I've been working on a montage, right? It's kind of done. This is the intro part, and I'm creating a 500 sub montage. So it's gonna be the Lemonade song. So I just started working on it today, guys. So all of you guys, if you wanna, like, you know, help me to produce this Lemonade song by getting me to 500 subs, I'd really appreciate it. This is just like what the song's about. I've not finished the video, but this is just like the starting-ish. It's my first ever montage I've ever made, guys, so please don't hate, guys. This is just the beginning. There's still much to come.
Zany boss, suicide door, brand new bag. College girls, give a nigga head in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you.
Guys, I don't really get copyrighted too much this stream, because last stream I got copyrighted quite a bit. So yeah, guys, this is like my little like intro. So it's Lemonade. If you guys want to search it up, it is that. So let me just mute my screen, put up the thing back on screen. 1 minute and 50 seconds, guys, for you guys to enter, guys. 1 minute and 50 seconds, guys. Can we hit it? 451 subs, guys. Thank you, guys, so much. I would like to inform you, if you don't remove this, we will take further actions. Bro, stop spamming. I know that's fake, because YouTube would never copy it, and they would send it directly to me. Anyway, guys, 500 sub montage coming up soon, guys. Thank you, guys, for... How many subs are we at, guys? 451. Thank you, guys, for 451 subs. Can we reach 100 likes on this video, guys? We're at 91, guys. Can we hit 100? I don't know if you guys have really liked the video, but if you haven't, we just need 9 more people to like the video, and we can reach 100. If we get 100, I literally am gonna smash something in my room, bro. Because that's a big number. That's a huge number. And you guys, what time is... Oh, wait, guys, you can't see what's happening. My bad. Sorry, guys. Oh, I don't know how you guys were not telling me in chat. That's literally how much time you guys have left. That's literally how much time you guys have left. So everybody spam R. Spam R in the chat, guys. This is your moment to spam R, guys. This is your moment to spam the letter R in chat. Spam it as much as you can, guys. You literally got 20 seconds left to spam as much as you can. Elite Irva, I've heard you before. I'm not sure if I've seen you before, but I've heard you before. But yeah, everybody spam R. This is your time, guys. Just keep spamming. Hopefully Nightbot shouldn't time you out. And also like the stream. 6 more people to like the stream will reach 100 likes. Guys, it is time. Ellie Irva? Yeah, I knew I heard you. I think you were from my stream before, but I was not really sure. Okay, so how do I stop it? Okay, there. So guys, the moment has come. We're going to be picking a random person from chat, guys. Whoever spams R as most of the can, so everybody just keep spamming R. I'll be picking a random guy from chat right now. So guys, just bear with me while I scroll through the list. I just pick whoever should be the one. I just need to also change my thumbnail because I picked the wrong one by accident. Okay, there, guys. Everyone spam R. I'm literally scrolling through chat right now. I'm literally like scrolling crazy through chat. I don't know who's gonna win, who's not gonna win. But I'm like going crazy through it. So everybody spam R. I'm gonna pick a random person in my head and I'm gonna count from 10. So everybody make sure you get me to 100 likes on this video. I'm gonna count to 10 in my head and I'm gonna pick a random person from the chat to actually do it. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now I don't know who it was. Okay, let's just scroll, and whoever it lands on will do it. So this person is TPP Alpha. Congratulations, TPP Alpha. I'm not sure if you're in chat. Oh, I just saw you type in chat. Let's see how many subs he's at, guys. 13 subs, guys. Let's see why I left YouTube. Yo, bro. He's not uploading, bro. 3 months, 2 weeks. You need to grind, bro. You need to grind. I don't know if I should do you because you're not really good. You're not grinding as much. And you left YouTube, so I'm not really sure, bro. I might pick another person. I'm not really sure, guys. Type in chat if I should pick another person, guys, because he's not been grinding. You know, I need to give subs to the grinders out there. Okay, man, I'm gonna give it to a grinder who's trying to been grinding out hard. Alpha, GG's though, Alpha. Everyone, if you want, just search up his name and go sub to him if you guys want. But anyway, let's go here. Guys, just give Alpha a couple subs, not many. Don't spam him and raid him. Do it if you want, guys. But we'll pick another person. We're literally giving 2 minutes now. We've shortened the time. So we'll pick another person. We're gonna pick a person who's grinding, guys. Yes, guys, it was a tie. The thing ended up in a tie, guys. And guys, we're almost at 100 likes on the stream and 456 subscribers. Can we hit 460 subs, guys? 460 subs, guys. I know it's unreal, but can we hit it today? If we do, guys, get 460 subs, bro, this is gonna be amazing. Everyone make sure you smash the like button. I'll move the thing out the way for you guys so you can see. Where's my... here? Oh, my bad. Wrong thing. I need to move this thing. This and this. Okay, guys. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining, guys. All of you guys can see it, guys. So everybody spam real quick. 49 people watching. 3 more likes. 3 more likes until we're at 100 likes, guys. Come on, smash that like button. I know you guys have the fingers to smash that like button. Guys, I'll be back real quick. Just before the roll ends. I just need to find my iPad real quick. I see it. I'm gonna go get it. Okay, guys, I'm back. That was really quick. So I'm switching to my iPad for my chat because you guys are not subbed to me. So I'm not rich enough to afford another I might get another monitor soon, actually. So I will be getting another monitor soon, guys. 2 more likes, and 2 more likes until we get 100 likes, guys, on this video. Just 2 more, guys. Just 2 more. Smooth Fortnite might not be added back into the App Store, but there's going to be another one on 13th of October, 1:30, and that is the time, guys. Your submissions have been submitted. Wait, guys, I'm going to go through my chat real quick on my PC. Ultra low latency. I think you were trying to say ultra low latency. I don't know. Everyone spam R right now, and I'm gonna go through the chat right now, guys. And make sure you guys subscribe. Get me to 460 subs by the end of today, guys. So I'm currently scrolling through. Actually, I'm gonna wait. I'll do the tactic I did last time. So I'm gonna count from 10. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Spam R to enter. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The person it landed on was Lil Dragon. Yo man, congrats. Let's see how much you've been grinding, guys. If you're not a grinder, I'm not gonna give you the thing. Krebsy, who's this guy? Why does he on my record? Oh, he has 18k, bro. Yo, bro. That guy's famous. I have more views than him though. Anyway, let's see Lil Dragon. Let's check him out. I might not be able to see his thing because he has a really common name, so I might not be able to do him. Yeah, I might not be able to do you, Lil Dragon. I'm sorry. Cause so many people have the same name, bro. Yo, wait a minute, guys. Oh no. Why can't I raid anybody? Okay. Sorry, man, Lil Dragon. Sorry, man. I wasn't able to raid you, but because I can't find your channel, because it's a bit kind of like popular. Lil Dragon is actually a company, like a music producer. Guys, we're like literally we're going down. I mean, we're not going down. We're doing 1 minute, guys. 1 minute for you guys to spam R. I'm doing another one, guys, because most of you guys, I can't really find a YouTube channels. If not, I can't really, you know, raid you because you're not a grinder. Anyhow, guys, make sure you sub, guys, because I'm checking if you guys sub. 40 people watching. If all of you sub right now, I'll at least hit 460 subs. Dr. Sweaty Man, I'm just trying to make you mod because you're one of the first people who I respect in my chat. You've been in my chat for a while, so you know you need mod. Wait, let me just do this. There. Wait, why aren't you mod, bro? I'm literally making you mod. I might have to add you later because chat's going crazy right now. Guys, so everybody sub to me right now, and we need 2 more likes on the stream, guys. 2 more likes. We got, okay, 3, 2, let's go. So guys, the time has come. Instead of this countdown, as soon as you get me to 100 likes, I'll literally pick. So right now, let's put this here. Sorry, Lil Dragon, man. I'm really sorry, man. So right now, let me open my chat up real quick. Okay. My finger's on my thing right now. My cruiser is on the chat. So once I hit 100 likes, guys, I will pick someone from chat. So everybody, make sure you sub real quick. Make sure you like the video. Come on, guys, like the video, guys. I'm waiting for you guys to like it, bro. We just need 2 more people to like. Just 2 guys. Just 2 guys. It's not a big number. 2 people to like the stream, and the raid starts. So, guys, I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but just 2 likes. It's not. I don't think it's even that much. So, get me to 100 likes on the stream real quick. Spam R. 99 likes, guys. 1 more like, guys, and I'll start the raid. 1 more like, guys, and I'll start the raid. So everybody, we just need 2 more people now, because that guy just oh, 1 more person now. Bro, someone's trolling right now. 1 more person to like right now, guys, and we will start the raid. Okay. It's me, Astral Gamer. Yo, what's up, Astral Gamer? I'm not sure who you are exactly, but hello if I don't know you. Guys, 2 more people to like. You guys are trolling me right now. You guys are literally... Guys, you're annoying the life enemy, guys. Come on, guys. Just sub. It's not... I mean, just like. 100 likes, guys. 100 likes. We've hit it. Guys, spam R in the chat. Once there's like a consistent letters of R, I will pick someone. So everybody spam. So once there's a consistent amount of R's, oh god, I will start the giveaway right now. What was I meant to do real quick? Yeah, I was meant to fix this. Let's just put this. Okay, guys. Wait, let me just open up my chat real quick. Okay, everybody spam R right now. My thing's on the cruiser. So everybody spam right now. My thing's on the thing. And I'll count down from 20. So when I reach 0, I will pick someone to see and, you know, raid. Let's see. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. I don't think I'm even counting correctly. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Guys, it's done. The winner is spam R right now, guys. Why aren't you guys spamming R? Guys, spam R. Why aren't you guys spamming R? I don't see anybody spamming R. Okay, guys, literally 10 seconds, guys. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The winner of the raid is No, not United Chaos. Oh no, that's gone. Wait, it's Fort Pro. Wait, no, it's not. I can't see. There's a bunch of them all mixed together. Yeah, it's United Chaos, guys. GG's on United Chaos. GG's to United Chaos, shall I say. Has put that in there. If he doesn't come up and we don't fight him, we'll pick another one literally instantly because I don't want to, you know, waste time. United Chaos, I don't see him in chat. I don't see him here. Ayan? Is that what you're trying to say? Ayan Mehan. Oh, this is you, man. Oh, United Chaos, bro. This is you. This is you, man. We got a guy who grind. Okay, he does some montages. Let's see his first montage first, guys. Looks like he's an iOS player. You have to give, you know, hype to him, bro. Nope, he's not an iOS player. Guys, I will be rating people at the end of my stream, guys. So, at the start of my stream. So, everybody tune in to the start of my streams and subscribe and notifications. I will be rating people. And guys, hit me to 455 subs. Almost done. I mean, it's fine, bro. You're one of my subs. You're the lucky person. Guys, he's at 128 subs. You see that? I want you guys to make that 150. I want you guys to make that 150, guys. Please don't upset me, guys. No, maybe not 150. 150 is a bit too much. 140, maybe. So everybody go sub to him. I'm spamming the chat with it, guys. Everybody go sub to him. Everybody go sub to him. Excuse me, guys. Let's see how many subs you can get. 131, guys. He needs 9 more subs. 9 people sub to him, guys. 9 people sub. We just need 9 more people to sub to this guy, man. Guys, come on. Only 3 of you guys have subbed out of 31 people, guys. Come on, guys. I know you can do better, guys. Come on, chat. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing, guys? Everyone go to Astral Game. I might raid you later, bro. I'll raid you on my next stream, maybe. Let's see. Actual gamers this. Oh, my bad, bro. I'll raid you next stream, bro. I'll keep you in my tabs open, and I'll see you, guys. I'll like raid you later, maybe. Guys, what are you doing? For pro, I said your name, but then I was not really sure because there was too many people I was popping up. But then I picked a guy eventually. Everybody goes up to him, please, guys. As soon as I do this, then I might end the stream, guys, because I have to end the stream anyway. I might play one game of Fortnite or something, I don't know. But guys, please sub if you're new, guys. Just hit that sub button, it means a lot, guys. Just like smack it, bro. As hard as you can, just smack it, bro. So guys, I'm waiting for you guys to... Oh wait, why am I not even subscribed to him, bro? Bro, why am I even not subbed to him? Oh, it's not loading, bro. Wait, it needs to load. You guys, I'm gonna check him out in a bit. But guys, comment down below if you wanna see me play one game of Fortnite. If not, guys, I will just end the stream today then, because it's been an amazing stream. And guys, please don't unsub. Retro, if you just keep spamming, I'm not gonna, you know, like, do you. Like, just specific you. It's meant to be luck, bro. It's not like, oh, look, you spammed the most, you're gonna get chosen. It's not how it works. Hey, what did I search to get you? Yeah, I forgot what I searched to get you, man. No, what did I search to get you? Hello. Yes, there is, guys. There's another. They said on stream that there was another court meeting on 13th of October. I will stream it live. United Chaos, I think something's wrong with your sub count. I'll check later on in the stream. I'll stay in the stream for a bit, guys. And I pretty much think that's it for today. So I'm going to copy everything from this stream into my stream ending. So I let the stream run for like literally a bit. Let you guys, you know, like the stream, you know, do your stuff that you normally guys do. Stream ending. I'm going to spam his thing in chat more. So everybody sub to him, guys, because it's late for me now. Well, it's not late, but I have school tomorrow and stuff. Have a nice something. I'm coming. Maybe raid me. Yeah, Little Dragon, I got you, bro. Maybe tomorrow, next week or something. Not tomorrow, no, next week. I don't know. It depends when I next do my next video. But anyway, guys, thank you, man. Everybody sub to that guy. On my next stream, Little Gamer, you're the next, like, guy who, like, I'll go to. So, United Chaos, your thing's a bit... SG? Yeah, sure, why not? I also did mine. It's kind of bad. It's based on Lemonade. So, yeah, something's wrong with United Chaos's thing. It's not updating. Because at 131, I subbed. And that's still at 131. So, thanks for reading my comment, bro. Now I'm reading your guys' comment because I'm only at 27 views, which is double my normal views. I normally get like 10 views normally. You guys have just made my day today. Do you know what you guys have done today? Look, I'm going to show you guys my statistics, right? No, I can't show you guys my statistics because I don't think I'm allowed to. But guys, today's stream, let me go my statistics. We've got 2,621 playbacks, so 2K, I think it's around 1K views. Chat rate is 13, so 13 chats like per second or per minute, I think. It was like really high. Concurrent viewers is 32, so I'm averaging around 30 viewers per, like, right now, 30 viewers. And my highest viewer count, guys, was 132, guys. 132 of you guys were watching my stream at once. That's a lot. And today I've gained approximately 90 something subs. I was at 355 at the start of the stream today. So 355 subs at the start of the stream. And I've gained literally almost 100 subs today and 98 likes. So everybody, if you guys can like the stream, please, it would mean a lot, guys. I'm gonna soon end the stream. I'm preparing the ending card, so I'll keep my stream on for a bit until the end. So let me just put that there. Let's add another text. Dr. Sweaty, can you sub to me? I have subbed to you, I think, already. I don't think why I would not sub to you. Yeah, everybody go sub to Dr. Sweaty, man. He's an absolute goat. I'll spam his channel in the link again. Yeah, can you check? Yeah, I'm just finishing off something. Great. Are you kidding me? Wait, guys, I'm just fixing one thing. And once I finish this thing, guys, just tune in, guys. Type in chat. Have fun in chat, guys. And just get to know each other in chat, because I will be streaming later in the future. And guys, please don't unsub, guys. Just please stay subscribed and just help me reach my dreams of 1K in the future. So guys, let me just finish off this last thing. So everybody, just type each other in chat. Because I'm going to be streaming loads now, guys, because you've literally made my day today. So I'm going to start streaming more often, guys. So once I reach a couple like more subs, maybe like 500, I will be streaming quite a bit. So you guys will be frequent visitors, and also I might be making some of you guys mods. If you guys stay in chat and like are really active and stuff, I might make you mod if I keep seeing you active and stuff. I've made only a couple people mod. So guys, let's just put that there. Ah! Guys, anyway, hello. Hello, Fortio, yo, I don't know how to pronounce your name, sorry, man. Hey, guys, I'm kind of doing something right now. Oh, great. Guys, no. Please say this is the one. Oh, guys, I don't know which one it was. Was it the stream package? Yep, it was. No, guys. Yo, guys, my stream offline went away, guys. I don't know where it's gone. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, false graphics. Wait a minute, guys. This is so hard right now. OVOS graphics. Sub for sub. Everybody, yeah, you can like do some sub for sub. Don't make it like a full. You know, sub for sub place. So just don't spam my thing with sub for subs. So if I just do text, select font size 200. Little Dragon, I got your channel up in the open, like right over there. I don't know if you can see it, Little Dragon. So I'll do next stream. I'm just currently doing stuff. My mouse is on a separate window, but I don't know why it's showing on the stream. But guys, I'm gonna be finishing this in literally a couple seconds right now. Literally like 2 seconds. And I'll be finishing this stream, guys. So, oh, what? Yo, no way, we just got that first try. I don't know how I just got that, but I just got that. So guys, I don't know if I might have to go now, guys. So everybody, please subscribe and leave a like. 29 people watching, guys. Thank you guys for everybody who's subbed today. It actually means a lot. Like when I say means a lot, I mean like a lot. Like a lot, guys. So thank you guys. I don't know if this guy's updated or not. 131, something's wrong. I'll check tomorrow. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for tuning into the stream. Thank you guys for 98 likes. Guys, I'm gonna end the stream now. So I've been streaming for a couple hours, 2 hours right now. Yeah. So I just want to say thank you guys. Everybody sub, please don't unsub from me. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching the stream. Can you react to my montage? I'm doing that later now. It's late for me, so yeah, guys, I have to end my stream right now. So anyway, guys, I will be rating people on my next stream. So I won't like end the stream and stuff. I'll keep it on. You guys can chat, and I'll let my PC turn off automatically. So I'll switch to this screen, guys. I'll mute my mic, and that's it, guys. I'll let my PC turn off by itself. So guys, thank you to everybody who's been watching my streams today. It means a lot, guys. 450 subs is well enough for me. I was aiming for 400 today. Thank you guys for watching, guys, and I'll see you again later on, or I don't know. So I leave this on for people who just want some updates. And yeah, guys, that's it. See ya. Bye. Wait, yo, guys, type in chat, guys, if you can hear me from this. It's a bit different, but type in chat if you can hear me from